everybody. I hope you are all doing well and happy New Year's Eve. I would like to wish you an incredible New Year's Eve and also a fabulous, fabulous happy 2024 too. For those of you that are new, I'm Natalie, and for those of you that are coming back, it's super lovely to have you here too. I am an intuitive manifestation coach and a neurotransformation therapy practitioner, and my channel, As a Penny's Drop, is all about guiding you to experience finally the fulfilling and loving partnerships and relationships that you've always desired to experience. So if you would like to find out more about me and my coaching solutions, please just click the link below this video and it will take you to my website and my social media platforms. And also know that my 30-minute, 45-minute and 60-minute coaching solutions finished today. As from tomorrow, they will no longer be available. So if you did want to go ahead and purchase them, they need to be taken in January. Also, I have a competition running at the moment on my Instagram page for somebody to win the Bundle of Bundles package. That is my self-love workshop, the Become Chosen and Prioritized Masterclass, and the Radiate Confidence Workshop to become irresistibly magnetic and extremely desirable to anybody you want. So you can get that package that is worth £613 GBP. So all you need to do is go over to my Instagram page. Again, the link to that is below this video. Listen to the video, follow me on Instagram, like the video, and comment the answer. And I will be in contact with you tomorrow to share with you that you have won. I'm super excited. So there you go. So the link to my Instagram page is below this video. So give it a go. Who knows? You've got to be in it to win it. Okay, let's get to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can get anyone to contact you. This can be from a special person, a specific person, an ex that you want back, a friend that you haven't heard from in a very long time, a family member, a work colleague. It doesn't matter. Somebody that you had an interview with and you're waiting to hear from them to offer you the job. It really doesn't matter. It's what you want to receive and who you want to receive the communication from that matters. And it is the same amount of effort, no matter who it is, that is required. There is nothing bigger or smaller. It is all the same. So when it comes to manifesting communication or anything, it starts here. It starts with a light thought, a thought that then creates a feeling. The feeling within creates the wanted outcome. The feeling is the shift that you experience within that changes your reality from being somebody without the communication to being somebody with the communication, receiving the communication. It is the feeling within that shifts into the reality of being someone that has their desired outcome. So this is how manifesting works, whether you are aware of it or not, and you can achieve anything by doing this. Now, sometimes it feels like it's really hard work. And the simple reason is because you have put the outcome or the person receiving a communication from that person on a pedestal. Whether that is hearing from that special person or being a millionaire or getting that job or having the body that you've always wanted. When you are thinking this way, you have separated yourself from the desire. You are now apart from that desire. And that is what makes it difficult, because you are saying that it is not a part of you. Therefore, it's going to be hard to manifest. Now, what I would like to remind you is that we are all connected. So let's talk about your situation. Let's say, for example, that you've stumbled across this video in a last-ditch attempt to get the contact that you want because you have not seen any results yet. And you have been giving this a go for quite a while. So if it is just contact you want, then great. But if you want more, let's say you want to be in a relationship with that person, with that specific person, that special person, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the living in the end state of you actually being in that relationship with that person. So shifting within into the reality, embodying the reality, the version of you that is in that relationship with them. Therefore, contact would be inevitable for this to happen, for you to be in the relationship. Remember this as well, whatever you assume dominantly will harden into fat. So it's just, if it is just getting contact, You're not then asking for the relationship, you're asking for contact. Now, what you can do is you can assume that the contact means that they want you back, that they can't stop thinking about you. So what you're doing is you're breaking down the process into step by step rather than going right to the end of the outcome of you both in a loving relationship together. So if you just want to give this a go to see how powerful you really are, then let's have fun with this, guys. Let's have some fun with it. Not only by just seeing it as a fun, light, playful thing to do, you'll be keeping that inner vibration light, and you will not be blocking it from coming in with a desperate energy and need for it. So, as I said earlier, if you are someone that has been trying to get the communication, manifesting the communication, and nothing has been happening, you haven't seen anything out in the 3D, then as I said, it is probably to do with the fact that you have an outcome that the person or the thing and the outcome that you're wanting, you've put it on a pedestal. And that's why it feels impossible or out of your reach. And therefore, you're separating yourself from it. You've put so much importance to it above yourself, which then creates a resistance and a feeling of not having it. Now, maybe you're constantly contradicting wanting it or contradicting the story that you tell yourself. All of this is just going to create resistance and frustration of not receiving the outcome. And that feeling within is not aligned to the vibration of you actually having it, being the version of you that has the outcome. So it's understanding fundamentally where this comes from. And this is the key to releasing these negative feelings of frustration and anger and hurt and upset. So let's look at this. Is there a story of you feeling rejected by people? Is there a story of you feeling like you're not enough? Do you feel that you are someone that people don't want around? Do you have a sense of never being the one chosen or prioritized? Maybe you simply feel ignored by people. So take a step back from the communication that you want, the outcome that you want, and let's look at the blocks and the beliefs that you're holding on to. So get that pen and paper out and spend some time writing down what these beliefs are. Your self-concept is your superpower. How you think, how you feel about yourself is so incredibly important, because if you are holding on to these stories that you are fundamentally telling yourself, that you know you're not enough to experience what it is you want, which is why you then have them on a pedestal, believing that they or the desire are absolutely impossible or even more special than you, and therefore not achievable, which is why you're contradicting constantly. The emotions when you are holding on to these beliefs about yourself are what is blocking the outcome. The emotions are aligned to lack. There's resistance, there's grasping, there's needing, there's desperation, there's not believing. The emotions are aligned to a variety of different feelings, but it all comes down to lack. So everyone in your reality is offering you feedback of how you think and feel about yourself. They are your mirror and your reflection. So when you are experiencing unwanted treatment from people or not receiving the outcomes that you're wanting to experience, it is your feedback of what is going on within you. And this is what needs to be changed so you can then experience all you do want, these fulfilling relationships, the communication, everything that you're wanting. You have the power to change this. You are the only one. You are the only one that can define who you are. There is nothing outside of you that can define who you are, but the outside will show you who you tell yourself you are. So again, this is why having a healthy self-concept is crucial to the life that you truly deserve and fulfilling relationships and partnerships that you have always wanted to experience, to be seen and treated as you have always wanted to be. So I'm going to say this again so it really sinks in. You define yourself. Nothing outside of you can define you. The outside is a reflection to you of what you are believing to be true about you based on your thoughts, on your feelings, and your dominant assumptions. So now you know what you are thinking dominantly that is unwanted about yourself, having done this exercise. You can change the story because you have the power to do that. That is how powerful you are, to be in someone that is good enough, that is wanted, that is loved, effortlessly lovable, that is surrounded by love, that is always the one that is chosen, the number one choice, and prioritized and included. And this is how everybody sees you, including your specific person. And that's why they all love having communication with you and being around you. Now, I get asked about times, putting a timeline to things, but in my experience, it's not healthy. It isn't healthy in my experience to put a timeline to things that you're wanting to receive. The reason is it can add to the resistance, and it can cause you to start looking outside of you, for which is just, again, separating you from the outcome you want. And that is all. So the best thing here is you telling the new story about you, which is something that you will want to do on an ongoing basis until you feel the shift within for this to be true for you. And you will if you keep going with how you are feeling within, because you'll be going to the end result of seeing yourself that way, the result of being the person with their desire. When you feel this to be true, you will understand that it is done. They are already communicating. They are already with you. That feeling will be carried with you wherever you go. Therefore, time means nothing, because it is the creation from within and remaining faithful to that which creates the inner vibration of you having your desire, which attracts the desire to you. So there'll be no longer grasping, gripping hold of, needing of the desire, which is just the block. And again, separating you from the desire. So here, what you're doing is you are letting go of the control of it to allow it to come. And in this state, you are in the allowing phase, no longer needing it or looking for it, because you know you've got it. You're just simply knowing what you want, knowing you are worthy of this, because you have released those old stories about yourself and are only focusing on the new story. The new story is what releases the control, because you see yourself on the same pedestal as the desire. It is just as special as you now. Now, maybe, let's just say, maybe you haven't been in contact with them for a very long time, and maybe you're no longer feeling them even near you. You can't feel their energy. What can happen is what it feels like when they are not near. But this can change too. Think about someone right now who you haven't heard from for a while, someone that you had a lovely time with. Maybe it's an old friend, a childhood friend, or a work colleague, or a family member. But when you think about them, they create some really lovely, warm, fuzzy feelings and memories within, and happy thoughts. You see, what happens in this feeling state is you may randomly then just bump into them out of the blue, or get a message from them out of the blue. You could not have seen or heard from them in such a long time, but you see the thought about them, because we are one, we're all connected, then creates that feeling. And this is you shifting within the version of you that is with them. It comes from within, you see. This is the connection that you will then be thinking about, which brings them alive within you. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and your assumptions are constantly shifting you into different realities. Throughout the day, you're constantly in different realities. Some are wanted realities and some are unwanted realities, but it is all coming from your thoughts. So when you are in contact with someone, you're not thinking about them not being in contact with you. You're not questioning them. You're not wondering about it, because you are simply in contact with them. You're not spending time waiting for a message or for a call or for a response to hear from them, because you are in contact with them. When you are in the reality that is wanted, the reality of you having what it is that you want already, you will not be questioning it, because it will be done. You will know that this is done. Manifesting is an undisputable truth that it is done, and it is yours, and it is happened, and it is with you. Your outer reality will express this inner reality to you. So what I would like you to do right now is maybe pause this video if you need to, but get some time to yourself and close your eyes. And I want you to go within. to the reality of the version of you, first and foremost, that is the identity of you, that is someone that people want around, that people love having in their company, that people are always including you. You're seeing yourself as being somebody that is prioritized and always chosen, loved and respected and valued and seen and heard. See yourself this way, and then ask yourself, how does this feel? What feelings are conjuring up within? How are people connecting to you, interacting with you, treating you based on these new beliefs that you have about yourself? It's going to feel incredible. It's going to feel amazing. It's going to make you feel so wanted and loved. And, there's going to be an abundance of love and kindness around you. You're going to feel included, happy, just wonderful. So when you've done this, comment below how this feels when you see yourself this way. Now you're in this place. Now what I want you to do is I want you to remain in this feeling state of how you're seeing yourself. And remembering, as I said earlier, we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. Start thinking about somebody. Maybe it's your special person, your specific person. Maybe it's just an old friend that you have wonderful memories with. Think about how it feels. Think about how it feels to be hearing from that person. Natural, lovely, familiar, normal. Maybe you see yourself hearing from them every day. Maybe they're blowing up your phone with wonderful, lovely messages. Whatever it is, the story behind this is that they are having a relationship with you. They are caring about you. They have chosen you. They have chosen to message you because they want to be in contact with you. They love hearing from you just as much as you love hearing from them. You are receiving these messages and it never stops because they are wanting to be in your life and they are a natural part of your life now. When you are thinking about this person, you feel them all around you. You'll feel their energy all around you. You will hear from them because you are always hearing from them. They are 100% committed to showing up for you. All of this feels so incredibly natural to you and so familiar. You're feeling in a place of calm, peaceful, relaxed, because it is just the norm for you to hear from them. Now, with your eyes still closed, reach out to your phone because you just heard it bleep. And it's them, because it's always them. Without even looking at your phone, you know it is them. With the phone in your hand, you see the message that you have always wanted to receive from them, that they have sent you. And they have sent this message word for word of exactly what you've wanted. Or it could be that they're calling you and you're hearing your phone ringing. And they say what they say to you, what you have always wanted to hear from them, and hearing their voice expressing that they miss you, that they've been thinking about you, that they love you, that they want to see you. Maybe they even say, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. It's what you want, not what anyone else thinks. It's hearing them telling you what you want to hear or read what they have written, saying to you in a message. How does it feel hearing these words, seeing these words, hearing their voice? What does it feel like to hear them saying these things to you? Natural, wonderful, loving, kind, certain, happy, amazing. This is how your relationship is, you see. Now, if it feels still not very true for you, then all you need to do is repeat this over a few times throughout the day. Seeing yourself the way that you now want to be seen and experiencing them how you want to experience them, and that is contacting you. And the more you do this, the more you will be the embodiment of the version of you that this feels real for, that then feels this to be your truth. So then you open your eyes, you've done the manifesting, and you're still feeling this beautiful feeling within. Go about your day in this feeling state, remembering this as though it is a beautiful memory that has happened to you today. Throughout your day, that feeling, those feelings that you experience from what they have said will be with you. So practice this with your eyes closed or open, whatever feels right for you. And remember, it does not feel natural for you yet. Just practice it throughout the day, lightly, remaining calm, and relaxed. And then when that shift kicks in and you get that inner knowing that, yes, it is done. As I said, just go throughout your day thinking of it as a memory, a beautiful, wonderful memory that you have experienced, which will hold even closer to you that inner feeling of it being done. No longer will you be looking for it. The shift, that feeling that you are experiencing within, is all you need to focus on, because your inner world is your truth, and your truth will be reflected to you. You will experience it now without doubt. It is done. So go about your day confidently, doing the things you would normally do, knowing that it is done, and you will see just how quickly your outer world will transform and align to this new reality and the new identity of you. I've super loved sharing with you guys. I do apologize if the light dipped throughout this. We did have some beautiful sunshine, and now we have torrential rain. And so I do apologize for that, but I didn't want to stop this video, otherwise I've lost all of the light. So again, it leaves me to say, I wish you all an incredible New Year's Eve, and remembering that your thoughts, you have a choice of what to think. So if you're not with your person, choose the better feeling thought. Do something fun for you. Maybe it's just having that bubble bath, pouring a glass of bubbles, getting your favorite cake in, or your favorite dinner in, or calling your your lovely friend, whatever it is. Do something wonderful for you. And remember, tomorrow it's a new year, a new start, a new chapter. And let's take 2024 and make it the best yet. Okay, sending you all so much love, everybody. And as always, you beautiful souls, I will be back very, very soon.